guys, welcome back to Telltale. I'm Emily,
I'm great.
and today we are going to be doing the short story Behind the Curtain by Frances Stevens.
Yes, and Behind the Curtain is the sixth published work in Frances Stevens' all too short career. Appeared in All Story Weekly magazine for September 21st, 1918, H.G. Wells' birthday.
Day after my brother's birthday. Not the year, though.
And it's been reprinted a lot. It was reprinted in Famous Fantastic Mysteries magazine in January of 1940. And currently, you can get these books brand new. The Head of Cerberus is a collection of Frances Stevens by MIT Press.
Very fun cover.
And
love it.
The Nightmare and Other Tales of Dark Fantasy is another collection of Frances Stevens with mostly different stories. Some overlap between the two. Mm-hmm. But this one is by Buffalo Books, which is an imprint of the University of Nebraska Press. And if you go on their websites, these are brand new books. Mm-hmm. These are not old books. You don't have to pay a ton of money for them. They're brand new. You'll get a brand spanking new copy in the mail.
Delightful.
So, do you want to do the synopsis?
Yes.
Okay.
A gentleman is waiting for one of his friends to arrive, and when the young man arrives, he asks, "Oh, is your wife here? I'd love to say goodbye to her since I have to head to Chicago tomorrow." And a job or something he got there. I can't remember specifically what it was. And the gentleman's like, "Yes, come in, have a drink with me. She's gone. She had an opportunity to go on vacation with the girls," essentially, a little fun time. So she sends her regards, and he oddly takes the gentleman up to have a drink with him in her bedroom. Not exactly the bedroom, the boudoir, which is the room right before the bedroom, the bedchamber. And so they're sitting there, and the young guy's like, "This is weird. Why are we doing this?" And
I think he wanted to show him the mummy casket. That was the prize of his collection.
Was it? I thought that was in another room.
Was it?
I can't remember.
Okay,
anyway. So the guy's just getting more and more unnerved by this, and there's like a billowing curtain right by the entryway into the bedchamber, which is kind of like odd and weird. And he's like, "Where's that draft coming from?" And he's like, "Is there something behind that curtain?" And the guy's like, "Yes, there is. My wife's bedchamber! But you would know, wouldn't you, you cheating whore!" And basically comes after him. And so the guy, walks in. Oh, when they're having a drink, it is actually an Amontillado.
Yes.
And that's what he serves them. And it is, of course, poisoned.
Which gives you a key to what's going on.
Which gives you a key to what's going on and what inspired this story. But he's like, "Why don't you go close the windows and take care of that draft, bud? You cheating whore." And so the guy walks in there and sees the older gentleman's wife, dead in a sarcophagus of an Egyptian princess that he had bought because he's an Egyptologist, big into Egyptology, and buys and collects Egyptian artifacts, including the sarcophagus of a princess that he really, really basically is in love with. It's kind of creepy. Anyway, then the old man wakes up and it's all just a dream.
Yeah.
But it is true that the lady does have feelings for the younger man, and he does realize, oh, yeah, she's still pretty young. I should just set her free kind of thing. And they had been arguing a lot and that sort of thing. So it was kind of like a gentleman glad that the story wasn't true, but still dealing with the passion of realizing that your marriage is coming to an end. Mm-hmm. So yeah. It was a pretty good story. It was okay. It was entertaining.
Yeah, it was.
Not my favorite. I'm kind of feeling like everything that I've read about by her right now is kind of just okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
they're competent stories. They're well written.
Yeah, they're good. They're entertaining.
I have to say, for that era, especially in science fiction, fantasy, and horror, you had a lot of really poorly written stories in the pulp magazines. Mm-hmm. They bought a lot of amateur stuff. Mm-hmm. Her writing is definitely far above amateur.
I would agree. Yes. It's very entertaining, well done.
Yeah.
Well put together. It's just not high literature level.
No, and it's all derivative. I mean,
Yeah.
this one is very clearly
Straight
she
up.
read the Cask of Amontillado, and she
Inspired by.
wanted to write her own version of it.
And it's different enough.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
she's not violating copyrights
No,
here, but
and it's not
can-
the exact same story.
no,
So there's enough different with it.
right.
Mm.
But it's not enough difference that you don't sit there and go, "Oh, she must have read Edgar Allan Poe."
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, someone's dead in a sarcophagus somewhere. And that wine's poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
You know straight up. Everybody's dying.
Amontillado of all things.
Yeah.
It's like big red flag.
Could you be? I mean, it could have been a
More
cognac.
obvious about what you were doing.
Yeah, you could have just changed the name and no one would have known. Could
Yeah.
have been a cognac. Could have been a
Mhm.
brandy.
So I feel that about all of her stories so far, all 6 stories
Yeah.
I've read, it seems like she read these stories by other authors, loved them, and wanted to try to do her own kind of thing with it.
Yeah,
you
which
know.
is fine.
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
mean,
people write inspired
but
by.
y-
It's just okay.
it's still just inspiration. It's not straight out copying.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing wrong with what she did, but it's too much like Me Too.
Yeah, it's very it's appropriation, but not always done.
She's not taking it far enough
Yeah.
into any kind of her own, really truly her own territory.
Yeah,
There's still too much of a connection to what she
Yeah,
was
I kinda-
inspired by.
I'm finding the same critique that I've had with when we did the book "What Moves the Dead."
Yeah.
It's very it's too close, but not far enough.
Hmm.
You know, like it's a good story. It's entertaining. I can see a lot of people enjoying it. I enjoyed it well enough.
It was enjoyable.
It's just not high literature to me, and
Yeah.
it could have done more, done differently,
Mhm.
but still had the appropriation within it.
Yeah, and that's the problem here is that by mentioning Amontillado, you automatically
You've
open
undone your
yourself
whole
up.
story, and she mentioned it really soon in the story
Yeah.
too. So everything else just became like, oh, ridiculously predictable.
Yeah, and you're going to be compared to the original,
Yeah,
no matter
absolutely.
what you do.
Absolutely.
By doing that, you're going to be compared to the original, and if you're not as good as Edgar Allan Poe, it's just not going to hold up as
No.
well. And if she hadn't gone that far, it might have stood better on its own.
Mhm.
And that's the same criticism I have with What Moves the Dead, is that
Mhm.
if it hadn't been so much,
Yeah.
I mean,
Put
to the
more
point of the same
originality into it.
characters
Mhm.
from Edgar Allan Poe, if it wasn't drawing so much on Edgar Allan Poe to the point where you have to compare the two,
Mhm.
it would have stood better,
Yeah.
I think. Which I have to say, and by the time this airs, the review will already be up. The second one, What
Mhm.
Feasts at Night,
She did a better
avoids
job.
those problems.
Okay, that's good.
That one really redeemed it. I still don't think it's a top tier, but very, very
Very well
close. It was really well done.
Okay, good to know.
And I
I'm
kind of
excited.
wish she would have just forgot What Moves the Dead and just come out with
that
What
first and
Feasts at
foremost.
Night, because that was it eliminated all the problems I had with the first book.
Gotcha. That's good to know.
Mhm.
But yeah, so that's the criticism I had of that. Otherwise, quite enjoyable.
Mhm.
Real interesting.
So this person who supposedly was the inventor of dark fantasy, I'm still waiting for something that isn't just derivative.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the same way.
So I haven't seen evidence that this woman actually did invent dark fantasy. There's all these other stories that she's obviously deriving from that came before her.
Mm-hmm.
This one going back to Edgar Allan
And in
Poe.
the copies that I have, in the copies that I have too, it literally says in the foreword that almost every time that they're inspired by this, inspired by this, inspired by this. I have yet in the collected works that I have, which is a digital copy. I believe I got it off of Apple Books. They had a sale not too long ago. I think it was like $2.99 or 99 cents or something for the complete collection.
Mhm.
All of them so far have said inspired by.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, when do we get into something more original?
Exactly.
But that's just what I'm reading. You're reading some stuff even outside of what I'm reading, so maybe there are a few things. But
Not so far. Not
Okay.
so far. But despite that, they're all enjoyable.
yeah, there's not.
I'm having a good time with it.
Yeah, I don't have like the critique is more about let's see some more original work, and that's rooted in the idea that she's allegedly the inventor of
Mhm.
dark fantasy,
Mhm.
and we just aren't finding that.
Yeah.
Really enjoy it. It was a quick read.
Mhm.
You can sit in the bathroom and read it, or you could just have a quick 15-minute sit down. Like it literally took me 15 minutes, maybe 20 if I
Yeah.
was reading a little slower, and I'm a fast reader. Took me no time at all. Really nice quick break. You could read it on a lunch break,
Mhm. But
easy
even her
peasy.
longer works, like The Citadel of Fear, which I just
Mhm.
read before this, much longer work took me most of a week to get through it.
Mm-hmm.
But and I mean, it's not a huge novel. I'm just not a fast reader. Much longer, but still has that same fun.
Yeah.
Still very derivative, but still very fun.
Mm-hmm. What's that one that I can't remember the title of it now? With the governor kidnapped the girl.
Oh yeah, the one where they were in that underground.
Yeah, The Labyrinth.
The
Labyrinth.
Yes.
That was very enjoyable as well.
It
so
was.
it's not like I'm not enjoying her stuff. It's very entertaining.
Mhm.
Like I could see any housewife sitting down and enjoying this back in
Mhm.
her day.
Mm-hmm.
No problem.
Mhm.
But it's just you could take it a step further. I know she could.
Yeah.
She could take it a step further and it would be phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I think it's because right now everything's inspired by something else. She's not doing anything original yet.
And it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be phenomenal.
No.
She doesn't have to go farther and still be a
especially if
terrific
she's
writer.
got,
It's just
homage to.
when before I started reading her work, I'm reading about her, and these people are pumping her up to be the person who invented all this stuff, and I'm not seeing so much invention as I'm seeing
not yet
derivation.
Yeah.
It's yet to be proven that she's invented anything, but definitely a good writer.
Yeah.
Definitely enjoyable.
Yeah. So.
And somebody's got to start slapping me in the face when I use the word definitely, because I've noticed I'm using it way too much.
Have you heard of the trend of the millennial video edit, where they have a millennial go in and just like make a video edit, and it's just like definitely, yeah. It's just all the parts that don't mean it. They're just like expressive gestures or whatever. It's not actually the critique of stuff. Or like the video, especially when it's like product videos, it's like, wow, cool. Oh, like it's just all of that. It's just the reactions. It's not actually the verbal critique. We should do a few of those. Definitely. I had a boss like that where it's just, we did a video shoot with him and he was like, he just kept saying awesome all the time in the video, so I just did an entire compilation of all the awesomes he said while we were doing the video shoot.
Okay.
It was about 3 minutes long. Just the awesomes he said. It was funny. I got in trouble for that. But it was worth it.
Yeah.
It didn't go on the YouTube channel, but people saw it and it was great. Anyway.
So, have you read Behind the Curtain? Leave your comments. And I didn't write down what the next one is, but we will do the next number 7, Frances Stevens.
Yeah. We'll keep going with our stuff. Because we're determined to find that original one.
And I'm determined to get through all of her work because the very last story appears in the July-August issue, 1923 issue of Weird Tales, which is the next in my Weird Tales read, and I don't want to read that until I've read all the rest of her work. So
you're just
pushing my way through.
Digging your own grave over here, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm doing that kind of thing a lot these days.
Yeah. Burying yourself in literature. Oh well, there are worse things.
Yeah.
Could be crack.
Yeah.
Well, thanks guys for joining us. Let us know what you think. Like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.